Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set. Reload.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Listen, great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Brown. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Empty set now. 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
On the run, it's Jackson. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words with his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. The sure hands. It's Moore. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big D moves the ball across midfield to the 47. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down at 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On the double.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Jackrabbit.
On the ground, it's Haynes. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
3 and 25.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Sampson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Sampson. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Tigers are in the red zone. The back's got it. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Got it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Belly stutter.
It's a shotgun run call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So it's third and long with 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
On the ready.
Completion makes it second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game that makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
On the
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ready up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gets the first and still running. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Fighting off the tackler. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Two-point conversion attempt coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And we'll get the 2 points on the ground.
Boy, there's so many choices here for this quarterback on this option call. That's why it's such a good call on a 2-point try. Here, I thought he might run it in. Instead, the defense takes him away. No problem. Pitch it out. Let the back take it in.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.